Hey there. This video is about Sunato Muay Chai Institute and authentic Muay Thai coming from the Muay Chai tradition. And if you're interested in learning the difference between Muay Thai and Chaiya, Muay Chaiya, is the difference is Muay Thai is one of the best arts for sport fighting. It's a great worldwide organization, and it's really equivalent to like American football, where people hit each other really hard and they get a lot of injuries. And the practitioners, once they retire, they have a lot of physical ailments, but maybe they become a champion. Maybe they've earned a lot of money and had a lot of kicks and a lot of royalties and a lot of fun. A lot of people choose standard Muay Thai, or what's considered the way to communicate it accurately is Muay Thai Lumpini, the Lumpini style of Muay Thai, which is standard sport Thai boxing. A lot of people who partake in the art, they want to get their fitness up and things like that, and it's the fitness of Muay Thai Lumpini style is really kind of like a Marine kind of fitness, or even a little bit like a Navy SEAL kind of fitness, where it's very hard and very aggressive, and lots of injuries. So when people go in and they want to do Muay Thai and get in shape, a lot of people they have a lot of injuries, and a lot of people have a lot of guilt about not being able to keep up with the pace of the class, or they can't come to class as much as they want to, because they're just burned out. They get tired, and that's why you don't see a lot of practitioners last more than 6 months or 9 months or 3 months or even a few years, because of injuries. They stack one on top of the other, and there's some challenges with it. As far as sport fighting, it's great. It's a really cool art. And then there's Sunato Muay Chai Institute, based off of Kru Prang's work at muaychaya.com in Bangkok, who's my teacher. And that's the original combat version of the Muay Thai. And what the Muay Chai offers is a combat version of self-defense, which is designed to take down your opponent so fast, as in a battlefield fight. And that's a different psychology, and so the training is totally different. And it's a training that is very contradictory. It's a training that's like yoga, here in the West, right, or in the States, or even a lot of Thais haven't been aware of their ancient art yet. And that's why Kru Prang and myself are out there to try to communicate it as best as we can, to help educate and teach a little bit about the older traditions. If we explained it in a generic term, Muay Chai is one part yoga, one part Tai Chi, one part Kung Fu, one part standard Muay Thai, one part Silat, and one part wrestling with some like Jiu-Jitsu. That's basically what Muay Chai is about, and it's standard. It's packaged all together as one art called Muay Chai. So it's an art where if you come to class in San Bruno, where I teach it at the Wat Buddha Pradip. It's a Thai temple, and there's monks on premises, and it's a peaceful place. And the name Sunato in Pali, the ancient language of Thailand and the Khmer region, is Sunato means the peaceful one. So it's the peaceful one, and Muay is like self-defense or boxing, and Thai is freedom, is the land of the free. So it's the peaceful way of the freedom form of self-defense, Sunato Muay Chai Institute. If you were to come to class, you would get like about a 20-minute cardio workout, which you could do again the next day. You wouldn't be so burnt out or anything. You would learn how to unlock the pain or tension through your body, and you do that by moving slower than you can imagine, and it requires quite a bit of discipline to move really slow and to really feel your body. Breathing deep. Now, a lot of people say, well, it hurts to breathe deep, or I breathe deep and I have a lot of pressure. That's karma. That's a lot of mental anxiety that's trapped in the body. When you breathe really deep, you access it, and it feels emotionally really uncomfortable. But the good side is that the more karma you clean through your system, the better luck you have, and things like that. You know, your life improves from deep breathing when you have like healthy and good thoughts simultaneously. The other thing, as far as self-defense is concerned, is that when you breathe deep, you have a more relaxed vision as you look out, and you can see things coming at you much cleaner, much easier, and time, quote unquote, is slower for someone who's in a relaxed state. So if somebody attacks, we can sense their attack more subtly, like little facial gestures, a little bit of rolling of the body. We can catch it ahead of time. And instead of having any kind of like anger or passionate response, we can respond in a calm, strong, powerful way. The same way if like my 4-year-old nephew attacked me, you know, I'm going to be pretty calm about it. And that's the same way if a 40-year-old strong guy attacks you. You really, when you're at the state of relaxation, you really want to be in that same kind of state of mind. And that's where the deep meditation of the Sunato Muay Chaiya meditation comes in, and our different stance work to really learn how to be solid, relaxed, and powerful. Ultimately, you know that you don't get in fights every single day, unless you're into sport fighting, which is a career, and then you fight every day. But if that's not your career, then typically you don't get into fights every day, and what you need is something that if you did get into a fight would protect you, but it doesn't really justify energetic sense to train hour after hour, year after year for some fight that may or may not ever happen. So what we really focus on is improving your instincts, deconditioning all the stress and the chaos out of the body mind, the subconscious mind, breathing deep, feeling strong, moving, getting all the movements coordinated into the body, realizing it's a class, it's not a real fight, and being in that state of mind that you're conditioning your automatic nervous system, autonomic nervous system, to respond accurately in case you needed something. Just like if somebody threw me a ball out of the blue, I could probably catch it. If somebody attacks me from behind, which has happened in my life, I respond to it so well and so easily. It's like I can smell it or hear it before it even comes. And someone says, well, you must have practiced getting hit from behind thousands of times to develop that. I say, you know what? I've never practiced how to get hit from behind. What I have done is I've meditated. And I've meditated in these martial art ancient postures and forms. And those forms and postures educate the subconscious mind, the body mind. And you just hear better, you feel better. And if you're always kind of like sensing stuff, it's negative. It's better just to be happy going about your business. And if you get a sense for something, you look and you know you're either right or you're wrong. And so the good news about being mellow and strong is that you know you're not always looking over your shoulder. You know, if somebody's at the door, you don't, who's there? You know, you're not worried about it. You're in a calm state. You know, if you need to react, you'll react quick like lightning. It's just turning the switch on and turning the switch off. And that's it. And you want to have that kind of mind control. And there's a neat story about a really fantastic guy in San Francisco, Daly City area of California here. And, you know, he was a Muay Thai champion and somebody was breaking into his car and he was in the middle of teaching class and he ran outside or something like that. And the guy told him to back off and he did, you know. And then he was like, oh, I ain't going to take that. I'm a champion. And he ended up kind of reconstituting and like not backing down and being like a winner. And he was in the ring and with his business. And he ended up charging down the guy and the guy shot him and killed him. And so, you know, in my class, I never teach people about not backing down. I always teach people about backing down and securing their own strength and going with the flow and taking advantage of the other person if they attack you by receiving what they have, like in Aikido, to take it in and to respond back. Does this mean I don't hit trees or do aggressive hard work? I do hit trees and do aggressive hard work and all that kind of stuff too, but it's rare. It's like 5% of what I do. It's not the majority. So it gives me a lot of extra abilities, and that is really why you might want to come to sunatowellness.com to check out how could you learn about some of the more relaxed, powerful skills to diversify your knowledge. Thanks.